Galloway. Got it, Skipper. Yeah, I'll bring him. He's my partner, after all.
What have we got?
New case. White female dumped in plain sight in the grass at the end of Hill Street. Hacks are all over it. Captain's trying to fend them off.
That sounds awfully similar.
The first rule of police work is make no assumptions until you've seen the evidence. Skipper wants you to have your newspaper face on, college boy. I think I know the place where they found the lady. It overlooks Sunset Boulevard. Let's go.
Double time, Rusty.
Yeah, as soon as I'm finished.
I say we bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
I'm telling you, it'll never stick, and you'll get roasted.
Y'all lucky I don't put it on 5 minutes. Subscribers only. I did 1 minute. Make sure when y'all subscribing, man, y'all turn on that bell, bro. Turn on that bell so y'all can be notified whenever I go live.
I'm praying that those prints come through so I can nail that son of a bitch.
Alright.
That's that cop. Seems like a decent guy.
No, you drive.
You drive.
Bro.
I need to go over the case
What's
notes.
up, buddy?
You did a decent job on the Henry case, Phelps. Not bad for your first time at bat.
Thanks, Rusty.
But don't go getting ahead of yourself. That's one clearance under your belt. Now it's a new day with a new dead lady that needs our attention.
And no assumptions until we see the evidence, right?
Right. See, I knew you were a fast learner, Phelps. We might get along after all.
Man, get the fuck on, Rusty.
Now, boys, you know as much as I do. I'll be holding a press conference once the autopsy has been completed. I have two of my finest investigators on the case, fresh from bringing down the sword of justice on the crazed sex
Captain,
Alonzo
aren't there
Mendez.
similarities between this murder and the murder of Celine Henry and of Elizabeth Short, for that
So you don't
matter?
believe there's a crazed sex killer at large preying on women?
Boys, be sensible. We have the greatest police force in all the world with the greatest scientific
What's good?
investigators at our disposal. How can any killer continue?
We just
to
waiting
be
on, waiting on people to start
Be
strolling in.
We keep the gas chamber at San Quentin primed for the sons of Cain who continue to believe they can take a life in the city of angels.
Yeah, right. Any new leads in the Dahlia case?
Run along, boys, and let these officers get to work. We have God's work to do here, and it can't be delayed.
What do we have, Captain?
Another woman sacrificed. Speak to Carruthers. I want daily reports, gentlemen.
Detective, I was first on scene.
Is somebody
You find her,
going to tell us
Gonzalez?
what the
Not
hell
me.
is going on?
Family out for a stroll. I was first reported.
Can you show me the body?
It's under the pepper tree, this way.
Man, this game is it's just realistic, bro. You actually
Can't be much help
playing
to you,
as
Phelps.
as a cop, bro. As a detective.
Here she is.
That's crazy, man. Alright. Y'all know the deal. Y'all, we done been here before. We look around,
The
see
stopping
what we
angle
can
in the Henry
find.
case. Was it reported in the press?
And we talk
Sure
to
was. Every
the rest
detail
of the
a
people,
copycat
the
would
witnesses.
want was there in the story.
It's another dead woman. See, people, man, they's out here killing all these dead women.
Ligature mark is very...
Distinctive. I'll do some comparisons back at the lab and get back to you.
Looks like she was tied up.
It does at first, but that would leave a mark on her other wrist, too. I think her watch might have been torn off.
What's this mark? A cut on a finger.
Fourth finger, left hand, a wedding or engagement ring, violently removed.
Got this naked woman out here, man. Come up, man.
Oh, we have a name. Can you run Deirdre Muller by RNI?
Back in a second.
We got $5.
If the motive was robbery, why not take the money?
Don't you pocket that. Put that back.
Detectives, RNI says that Deirdre Mahler of 130 North Bonnie Bray was reported missing this morning by her husband, Hugo Mahler.
What'd I tell you? Let's grab the husband, take him downtown, and work him over. We could have this wrapped up by lunchtime.
What about not making assumptions and going on the evidence?
My partner don't give a fuck. He just want to throw people in
Somebody
jail.
going to
He
tell
don't
us
even
what
want to
the
get
hell is
down
going
to this
on?
shit.
You can drive.
Fine. Where are we headed? There still might be some playing the boyfriend angle.
I thought we were on our way to lock up the husband.
If he doesn't work out, that is.
Deirdre Muller has suffered enough. More than enough. You shouldn't make disparaging comments about her without even the slightest inkling of what she was like.
She was a woman, wasn't she? You know, around about my third divorce, I realized women might not be the pure angels we imagine. You're married, ain't you, Phelps?
Don't make any insinuations about my wife.
Hey, she's a woman.
She's the mother of my children.
You're a father, Cole? But don't tell me your eye don't bend.
This conversation is over. Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. Is your father home?
He'll be home soon. He's been out looking for Mommy.
What's your name, miss?
Michelle Eloise Mahler?
Can we come in?
I suppose so.
No! No!
Thank you. Could you have a seat for me, Michelle?
That's not, bro. The police, bruh. The police can't do this, bruh.
We're gonna have a look around.
He'll be back any moment. Just sit tight.
$15 old, bruh. They,
Partner will
the
explain
police
everything
can't do
when he
this
gets
shit.
back, okay? There's nothing to worry about.
Like if she would have said no, and it's nothing we can do. We can't come in her house and look around like this.
Work boots. Size 8s. Elgin wristwatch. Probably the same one snatched from her body. No sign of a wedding ring.
Is this about Mommy? Daddy is trying to find her. Please tell me she's okay.
I'm sorry to have to tell you this, Michelle, but your mother is dead. Do you think you could answer a few questions for us?
Could try.
Bruh. The police ain't got no right, bruh. She only 15 years old. Alright.
Some of your mother's jewelry was missing. Can you describe her things?
A ring, a watch. I never paid much attention to that stuff.
She ain't lying. She's looking straight at you.
I know it's painful, Michelle, but this may be important. She wore a wedding ring?
Mommy chose it herself. A rose gold wedding band and a matching diamond and ruby engagement ring.
She wore a watch?
Yes, a yellow gold Elgin watch. Daddy bought it for her birthday. We had a fight. It was kind of a makeup present.
When did you last see your mother?
Yesterday afternoon, I went to a dance at Belmont High. Mommy was supposed to pick me up, but she didn't show.
So what did you do then?
I was upset. Daddy came instead.
And did he come and get you?
Oh, shit.
Of course. Some boys offered me a ride home, but that's not the right thing to do.
So you were hanging around the school for quite a while. What happened with your father?
I don't know. I called and called, and finally he answered. He came straight away then.
Ah, I got that wrong, you dirty motherfucker, man.
Your mom and dad are happily married?
What are you saying? Of course they are.
No, looking around, look. I don't believe you. And you just said it was a makeup present for the argument they would get into.
They weren't happy, were they, Michelle? Did your father ever hit your mother?
Just the once. She said she would leave him if he ever did it again. He bought her a brooch pin to make up for it. And he always wore her golden butterfly.
Thanks, Miss Muller. You've been very brave.
I can't believe I got this wrong, man. Stop!
Hey! What gives?
Daddy, the police
Go to your
are
room,
here.
please, Michelle. I'll talk to the police.
Daddy, Mommy is gone.
Go to your room, young lady. She's not even out of school. You can't come in here interrogating her like she's
Your
some
wife
kind
was
of...
found murdered this morning.
Found? What? But she only...
We have some questions that we would like to ask you.
Sure, yeah. Yeah, I'll do my best.
Yeah, bitch ass nigga. You come in
What
here
size shoe do you wear, Mr.
without
Muller?
a rah-rah.
Why do you ask?
It's routine, sir. Simple process of elimination.
9s, I think.
You lied. You lied. Because I just found a size 8 in your bedroom. You lied.
Why are you lying to me, Mr. Muller?
Why would I lie to you at a time
What's
like
up,
this?
Lego? Because I just found a size 8 work boots in your bedroom.
That's funny.
This
The work
nigga's
boots we found here are
stupid.
size 8s. Why lie about it if you've got nothing to hide?
Because I always get teased about the size of my feet. You know, small feet, small...
Always been true in my experience.
What? Hey, what? Y'all heard it? Always been true in my experience. What? Alright, Mr. President.
You phoned in a missing persons report this morning?
Yeah, that's right. My wife didn't come home last night. She left around 9:30. Michelle was out at dance. She called me to let me know that Deidre didn't turn up.
Did your wife ever go out by herself? To bars, nightclubs?
No. What are you suggesting? You suggesting my wife's loose? Now is not the time for you to be pushing me, mister.
Your daughter said you were having an argument.
Bruh,
We argued
who the
about
fuck-
who would pick up Michelle.
Who the fuck you think he talking
I
to? He
worked
gonna
a full
stand
day.
up like he
I
gonna
wanted
do.
to come home, put my feet up.
Why? I smack you, boy. Alright, alibi.
So you were here all night. You stayed in while your wife went out to pick up your daughter?
Yes, that's correct.
You lying, sir! You lying! Because your daughter said she called you and you didn't pick up. You lying.
You should come clean if you're having an affair or if there's something going on.
I told you I was here. Were you saying I wasn't?
Your daughter said she called home repeatedly and she didn't get an answer.
So why did you take so long to answer the phone when your daughter called?
Okay, I went out for a while. I was driving around. It's my way of relaxing.
Movement of victim.
Your wife went to pick up Michelle?
Yes, that's right.
Come on, bro. We already know you're a liar. Come on.
What happened,
Oh,
Hugo?
shit!
You got any theories? Because we're starting to like you for this.
Bruh!
The car parked by the school is kind of dark. Maybe somebody jumped through there. Did you try the parking lot?
Come on, bruh! That's my second one I got wrong.
Your wife was beaten and then strangled. In your case, you have no alibi and a history of violence towards your wife.
That's not true, god damn it.
You lying, sir!
It is true, Hugo. You're a violent man. You try to keep a lid on it at home, but sometimes you lost control. Your daughter and your wife were scared of you.
You don't know anything about me.
Your daughter said you and your wife got into an argument, and you hit her. And she said if you hit her again, she was gonna leave your ass. Then you bought her a butterfly brooch. Look, you bought her off, nigga. Don't be trying to lie to me, cause you ain't gonna get it.
I know about the golden butterfly, Hugo, and how you bought your wife off the last time you hurt her.
She liked to spend money, all right? Dresses, jewelry, her hair.
Hey,
yo,
my brother. Hey, if you want to join the RP, bro, since that dude Panda's not talking, like reaching out to you, bro, reach out to my brother, bro. He gonna get you in here.
All right.
What's it called? I'm about to send you.
Hold on, I'm live. I'm streaming right now.
All right. Well, we'll do all this after you're done streaming. Just let me know whenever you're done.
All right.
All right, my boy. Have a good stream. I'm gonna pop in there.
Appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
It drove me goddamn crazy.
What's up, Ghost? Do I look like a Rockefeller? You goddamn cheapskate, bruh.
Getting hostile with us is a very bad idea, Hugo.
I'm no murderer.
Make some arrangements for your daughter, and then present yourself to Central Station for questioning.
You gotta be kidding me, Phelps. Put the cuffs on it.
This is an outrage. I didn't kill my wife.
Your daughter is in the next room, Muller, so I'm giving you a break. Don't make me change my mind, and don't make me come looking for you.
Hannah the banana. What's up, Ham?
We should go back in there and bust his ass.
1, we need to break his alibi. Check phone records, canvass the neighbors. 2, we have motive of domestic violence, which probably goes for half the men in L.A. 3, we have no evidence tying him to the crime scene.
Hello, detective.
Yes, ma'am.
I heard the terrible news over the radio.
I'm chilling, Hannah. I'm chilling, just
Yes,
streaming
sir.
this L.A. Noire.
They had a row last night. I heard Mrs. Muller screaming.
Did you see Mrs. Muller come home late last night at all?
No, not at all. I did see Mr. Muller put something in the incinerator earlier
Hey,
this
Hannah,
morning,
I finally figured out how to turn on
Look,
subscriber
there he is
mode.
now.
Step away from the incinerator.
Don't you, hey,
Don't let him get away.
Don't you run from me.
We need this guy to make the case.
Alright, oh, bloody shoe.
This doesn't look good, Hugo.
I can
Get him booked in at Central, officer. Then put him in an interview room. We'll be speaking with him later. And inform the captain.
Yes, sir, Detective.
Is there someone you can call, miss?
I don't want home and
You need somewhere to stay, Michelle. You have other family? Grandparents? Aunts or uncle?
call Aunt Helen, but she lives in Bakersfield and
Call her. We're gonna get someone down here from Juvenile Hall to talk to you in the meantime.
We ought to get some uniforms down here, clean up, take care of the kid. Galloway.
Phelps,
Homicide
badge
Division,
1247.
badge number 564. Can we get
I need an address on a Belmont High School.
To a house at 130 North Bonnie Bray Street. Send someone down from Juvenile Hall to look after a young lady.
1575 West 2nd Street.
Thank you.
Inform Detective Phelps that the coroner has report waiting.
You're behind the wheel.
Police morgue downtown when he's available.
Got it, KGPL.
I'm surprised, you know. I didn't make the husband for it.
Always make the husband, Phelps. 9 times out of 10, it's the closest person to the Vic who does the deed. God knows I've wanted to kill some wives in my day.
Lex parsimoniae.
What?
The law of parsimony. Occam's razor. The simplest explanation is most likely the correct one.
You know, you could have said that.
Saturday's the spring unveiling, Emmy. It's the first season since fabric rationing's over. We have to go. I told you I can't Saturday. I'm busy. Busy where? You're going on another drive with Davy Gardner,
Look at this
aren't you?
fucking dude, bruh.
So what if I am?
Go, Phelps. I'll take the car and see if I can cut him off.
Son, you're a couple of slates short of a full roof.
Man, come on, bruh.
There he is! See him?
Car 11K, Car 11 King, come in.
11K, go ahead.
11K, see the janitor. A green 1946 coupe registered to a Mrs. Hugo Moeller has been found in the parking lot adjoining the Belmont High School and playing fields. 11K, code 2.
What's your name?
Who's asking?
We can do this the easy way or the hard way.
Name's Eli Rooney.
You've been in trouble with the law before, Eli?
Some.
What are you doing around here?
I like to keep an eye on the children.
Strictly paternal, is it, Eli?
Don't sass me, boy.
A woman was abducted here last night, Eli, and murdered.
And I would love to make you for that, you oaky motherfucker.
Well, I wouldn't know nothing about that. A woman, you say? I like 'em a little younger than that.
Turn out your pockets,
sick
Eli.
fuck!
Now, why would I do that?
Because I'm about to break your fucking skull.
You sick fuck!
You're under arrest, Eli.
Bruh!
You're in trouble. Get some backup down here, Rusty. We need to get this one downtown and into a cell.
I'll tell them we got a kitty raper coming.
You sick fuck!
What time did you see the person park the car?
Late last night, after school social, maybe 1 a.m. I've been keeping a good eye out lately. We've had problems with the child molester.
Eli Rooney. We've met him.
Filthy son of a bitch. He was here yesterday before the dance.
Was it him you saw park the car?
I don't know, sir. I'd like to say yes, but the truth is it was pretty dark.
Would you say Rooney is violent?
Yes, sir, I would say so, yes.
Thanks for your help.
Hold on, let me see what's in it. Move, Rusty, down! Alright, we
Blood
got
and
a
skin
rope.
samples. We better get Ray Pinker out here.
Oh, got some overalls.
The overalls are stenciled HM. Mueller is a mechanic. I wonder what Eli does for a living.
It's from a Chrysler. Could be important.
It's not looking good for the husband, bro. So remember, look, I remember this case. We got 2 suspects. We're going to have to charge one of them.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need interrogation set up at Central for both suspects being held in the Mueller homicide case.
Certainly, Detective. I'll get in touch with the watch commander.
Thanks.
He's the cop who arrested that movie producer. It's about time some of those movie people went to jail.
Oh, what's up, Shawty? Hey, look! She
Can you drive to
remember
this
me. My face was
Fine.
in the,
Where are we headed?
in the news. All right, let me go to the board right quick. Oh, girl, remember me.
I say we make Rooney for this. I think we should lay it on him. He was near the car, he had her jewelry, the DA will love him for it.
Even if he didn't do it?
Who cares whether he did it? You have kids, Phelps? He needs to be taken permanently out of harm's way.
And we let Mueller slide?
For a while. He gets a free pass for now.
Yeah, the evidence is pointing at Roney, bro. He had the brooch, bro. And he a kitty raper. Hell no, he got to go. He got to go. But how can you explain them overalls, bruh, in the bloody shoes that the husband was
Rusty,
burning up?
Thanks for coming.
Can you blood type the shoes that we bagged and see if they're a match?
Sure. It'll all be in the report, but I'm assuming you want the details now?
Please. Cause of death is strangulation?
Correct. Take a look at the samples on the bench.
All right, let's see. 5, 8. Man, get out the fucking way, Rusty. Fuck. Right here.
What are the normal uses for that kind of rope?
On boats, mooring lines.
Correct. Although Ray says that they're sometimes used as bell ropes in churches.
So are we looking for a sailor or a minister?
Well, in my experience, sailors seem to have the greater libido.
Was Mrs. Muller criminally attacked?
No external or internal traces of semen.
Thanks, Mal. Anything else comes up, you let us know.
You know the way. You can drive.
And where exactly are we going? Not exactly the happiest of places, the coroner's office.
Carruthers is a good man, professional, diligent. If you're working with a pro, it's easy to overlook the grim realities of a place like that.
Funny job, the coroner's.
How so?
You know, you don't want them enjoying their work too much. The wrong kind of man can get awfully lonely rattling around a joint full of corpses.
Rusty, that's like something out of the pulps.
Been reading the same ones as me?
I thought you were usually too drunk to get through a magazine.
You know, if I close one eye and squint, you can just about make out the print.
What's up, brother? What's good, man? Doing good, man. Just on here.
You better not go soft on me
Just
in
stream
here,
it.
Phelps.
Just stream it.
We'll work the evidence, Rusty. Let him do the rest. Here's where we stand, Hugo.
Just stream it.
Your next-door neighbor heard screaming coming from your house. You were burning your blood-stained shoes. You have no one who can confirm your whereabouts last night. Your daughter says you're a violent man. We have everything we need to send you to death row, and all you have to say for yourself is, I didn't do it.
I swear I didn't kill her. Give me that lie test. I can prove it.
Alright. Better not lie to me, I'm gonna send your ass to the gas chamber. You know what I'm saying? Alright.
Why did you burn your shoes, Hugo?
Because I knew you'd never believe me.
Believe what?
It's rabbit's blood.
What?
A guy at work brought him in and I helped him skin them.
Bro, you think I'm stupid? Rabbit's blood. Oh, that's it.
Do you know anything about ropes, Hugo?
As much as the next man. I was a scout. I learned some more in the Army.
This dude think I'm stupid.
You learned to strangle with the rope in the Army?
With rope, with
What's good,
bare hands,
KB?
but mainly with wire. I learned a lot of things in the Army, but I still didn't kill my wife.
For argument's sake, what type of rope would you use?
If I had to, I would use a triple braid. Less flex, easier to control.
We found your wife's car. Someone parked it at the school late last night. Do you have anything to say about that?
It wasn't me.
Where do you keep your work clothes?
I keep them at work in my locker.
You lying, sir? Bruh, I just found some bloody overalls with your initial on them in the back of the trunk, bruh. Right with a socket wrench and that rope. You lied, bruh. You lied.
Enough lies, Hugo. Your overalls put you at the scene of the crime last night.
My overalls are in the laundry of my house.
No. What I just said. I just found the overalls, dumbass. I just found them.
Green overalls, bloodstained, with the initials HM found in the trunk of your wife's car.
They can't be mine.
Why, Hugo? Because if they were yours, they'd be in the incinerator too?
Your wife was beaten with a tire iron, Hugo. An appropriate choice of tool for a mechanic.
I know nothing about any tire iron.
You lying, sir!
You're lying, Hugo. You're gonna have to come clean on this.
You got no proof.
What the fuck you mean I ain't got no proof? It's a bloody tire iron in the back of the trunk with your stained overalls. This nigga is about as stupid as it can be.
Your wife drove a Chevrolet, Hugo. What make of car do you drive?
A Chrysler Airflow.
So I guess that explains why the tire iron that killed your wife came from a Chrysler.
You stay right there. I'll be back.
Yeah, I'm thinking of moving up to a 45. I want to put him down to one.
You hold that thought. Man, all the evidence is pointing to him, though, bro. But I can't let
Captain, we were on our way to interview Eli Rooney.
Yes, Phelps, I know. This particular fiend is an old acquaintance. I have tried to reaffirm his belief in a wrathful and terrible God. Whichever way it goes, I'll be dealing personally with him.
You look like you've had it rough.
You see me asking for your sympathy, boy?
Alright, but they whooped his ass. Alright.
You down on your luck, Eli?
I've had worse. My family ate roadkill during the Dust Bowl.
But you have a job. A parolee has to have a job, correct?
I had me a job down in San Pedro. I'm looking for something new.
This place you worked have a name?
Hennessy Marine. You can't miss the place. Big yellow letters, HM out front.
They give you any workwear, Eli?
Sure. Green coverall.
Oh, that's
Ain't
where the
getting hot,
HM
like I was
came
back in the pen
from.
wearing it.
You ever tie
Oh,
up any of your
okay.
victims, Eli?
It's not a nice thing to go calling them.
What would you call them?
I can't say. I learned a long time ago not to go talking about the things I like. Talking about it just seems to get people's dander up.
Answer the goddamn question, Rooney, before I brain you.
See what I mean? Short answer is yes.
You have any preference regarding rope, Eli?
I know a good rope from a bad rope, if that's what you mean. That's not what you mean, is it? Any old rope will do me fine.
Bruh, and he not joking either. Look, he looking me straight in the face. This dude is sick.
Farm boy like you, Eli, must prefer McGay for roping. Am I right?
I prefer braid. Tie hitching braid. It stays tied.
You killed Mrs. Muller and stole her jewelry.
That ain't so. I ain't done nothing like that.
You have no job and nowhere to live by the smell of things. And you need money. You've been in trouble before, Eli. Who do you think a jury will believe?
I've been in trouble for other things, but I ain't never killed no one. I saw that car coming to the parking lot late last night. Man got changed there and then put his coveralls in the trunk. I saw him drop the butterfly in the lamplight and he strolled out, cool as you like. And I went over and I picked it up.
Bullshit. Bullshit. I'm charging this nigga just for the simple fact, bro, he unstable and he a kitty raper. And he gone.
Eli Rooney, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Deirdre Muller.
You want to put me back in the stir that badly, boy? You go ahead and try. I'll beat that rap. I ain't a killer.
He bitch slapped him. You got pimp slap, nigga.
Phelps, Galloway. Congratulations are at hand. Drink, boys? I think you'll receive a commendation for this one, gentlemen. In the meantime, I'll speak to the DA about expediting the passage of the case. We need swift and merciless justice for poor Deirdre.
$11 out of 12 clues found. 13 out of 15 questions. Man, I'm fucking I'm pissed. I got 4 stars, man. I thought I could go with 5 stars. Man, come on, bro.
Phelps! We captured 2 regular armies. Lieutenant! Phelps, we've been over this. That sniper barely missed you back on the beach. Until the mission is over, there'll be no more saluting or signs of rank.
I'm in charge here, Medier!
Do you wish to interrogate the prisoners?
No, they're beat. Why they look so sullen?
You're wondering why we haven't killed them yet. There is no greater shame than being taken prisoner.
Get this, Golden Boy actually seems to know what he's doing.
See that, boys? He slapped that Jap right upside the head.
It was merely to remind him of his place. His shame was the tone of voice that he used with a superior. I respect the Japanese, Corporal.
Respect, we're here to kill the sons of bitches.
Do you know why we are fighting the Japanese, Private?
With respect, sir, these bastards attacked Pearl Harbor.
And why did they attack Pearl, Private?
Because they hate the US of A and our way of life.
They attacked the U.S. because we cut off their oil. What would we do if another country denied us the gas to run our cars?
Silk stocking murder.
Phelps. I was just discussing with Finbar here how well you were doing. Have a seat.
Yeah, it's my real name. And you can just forget all about it.
You boys have a new case. A poor Hispanic woman murdered near City Hall and left lying naked in an alleyway.
Another naked woman, sir?
Yes. We seem to have had quite a run of them since the Dahlia fiend first struck.
Phelps is politely trying to hint that he thinks the Mendez case is hokey.
Well, young Phelps, you win some and you lose some in police work.
You're happy with the Muller case, sir?
Over the moon, boys! The DA couldn't be more pleased with the evidence, the witness, and the lack of an alibi. Now, get out there and catch me another sinner.
Yo, what's up, Kratos? What's up, blood? Chilling with my lady. Hey, what about me? Y'all ain't been hanging out with me on Red Dead. All right, I'm gonna change up the drip right quick, y'all. I'm gonna change up the drip.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
You have the address?
It's the alley off the lease over.
No niggas yeah, right there. What you call June?
Detectives, they're ready to start the show.
Boy, you
I'll take you through.
stupid. Another dead woman, man. Another dead woman, y'all.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
Crothers, Pinker.
Cause of death is pretty apparent. We thought we'd best wait for you. When you're ready.
Alright. Y'all know the deal. We look at the body, check out the body, and, you know. Y'all know what happened.
The lacerations on the neck would indicate a great deal of force.
It's something else to me. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, boy. What's this? A library
21 years
card.
old. But why the library card? Did he want us to find it?
Kiss the blood, BD.
Alright. Hold on. Get her other arm, bro. Another ring is missing.
Another wedding ring torn from the finger. No skin under the fingernails.
Alright.
The evidence in the Mueller case was solid. I'm not convinced about Mendez.
The best way to get away with murder is to pin it on somebody else. I'll bet a month's salary this is a copycat.
Strangled, battered,
Yeah. We know the M.O. So does every jerk who kills his wife and girlfriend looking for a way out. I've spoken to Brown. He still believes the Dahlia perp has medical experience.
4 women, all murdered, all put on display, all with messages.
Mueller had no message. Look, Phelps, this is getting us nowhere.
Anything for us to go on, Mal?
Head injuries from contact with road, bruising from a small man's shoe, further blunt force trauma to the occipital region at the base of the skull. Could have been fatal, but clear signs of strangulation would seem to rule it out.
Lipstick appears to be a similar color to the other cases. I'll see if I can nail down a brand.
Alright, look at this. That's a lot of fucking blood, bro. Antonia.
Antonia. Huh. Same as the library card.
Alright, damn. Where this book? God damn! Oh, about to shoot.
Proximity to the scene, plus the bloodstains. No way is this coincidence.
Blood trail goes.
We kept the area pristine for you boys. Let's check it out.
House keys, strung up like bait on a hook. You think he's trying to lead us somewhere?
Probably all the way to City Hall, that brazen son of a bitch.
got to be a code or a cipher. Where are you taking us?
Damn, bruh.
Empty. Where is all of this meant to be taking us? He clearly wants us to find these things. He's left them for us.
There you go, Phelps. You got a new M.O. I told you it was our guy.
Or he might just be getting more confident. Enameled and gold-plated. This was precious to her.
The fucking red ring.
Pulled from the finger and hung up here. What's the significance?
Like, bro, he took his time to do this shit, bro. Damn, look at all this blood, bro.
Looks as though the killer was decorating with this.
Alright, now purse right there. Oh, the other half of the library card.
Son of a bitch wants her identified. Mrs. Antonia Maldonado, 712 North Hill Street, downtown. You can drive.
Fine. Where are we headed?
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
It was Mrs. Maldonado, right?
That's affirmative.
All right, so then there's
Love
a
it.
husband we should be looking for. Get him, we've closed the case.
Rusty's razor, of course. I don't want to question your tried and tested techniques, Detective Galloway. But doesn't the DA require sound casework before he'll close the book?
Not if he's got a confession. And, you know, there's ways of getting it.
I'm sure.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
Wait just a moment. I'm sorry. Can I help you?
LAPD, ma'am. Detective Phelps and Galloway. Does Mrs. Maldonado live here?
Yes, she does. I'm Mrs. Barbara LaPente, the owner of this boarding house. Is there a problem?
I'm afraid so, ma'am. Do you mind if we come in? Is there somewhere we can discuss this?
Of course. Follow me through to the parlor. Wipe your feet as you come in, detectives. It's this way.
Mrs. Maldonado was found dead this morning.
Dead?
Dead?
Oh, no.
Look how she put her head on the
I'm afraid
She
she was
hit me
murdered,
with
ma'am.
that. Oh, no,
We need to take a look at her things.
I can't believe it. A person seems so alive, and then they're gone. Antonia's room is upstairs, last door on the left.
Thank you. We'll be back shortly.
Excuse us a moment, man.
You been flipping with me, young man?
Hey, Cole, let's get moving.
Damn. All right, let's see what we got. Oh, we got the letter. The letter. Remember, we found a letter upstairs on the roof.
Will you look at that? Someone's turned the place over.
Oh, yeah. Back to the party chat.
Okay, we have an address.
Oh, hold up. Divorce papers. Oh, wait a minute.
A smashed window explains why the place looks tossed.
You know how I feel about windows, Phelps.
Charm bracelet wasn't among the crime scene evidence.
Yeah, yeah.
So someone broke in using this thing instead of a crowbar. Wonder where it was taken from.
Alright. Let's go talk to Grandma downstairs. Hey, Grandma, we got some questions.
We have some questions, ma'am, if you're up to it.
Yes, Detective. I'll do my best.
Alright. Don't lie to me, Granny.
Do you have any idea who might have wanted to hurt Mrs. Maldonado?
That rat of her husband, Angel. She was serving him divorce papers.
If I killed every wife to serve me papers, I'd be a mass murderer.
Are you being flippant, young man?
No, ma'am.
What can you tell us about Angel Maldonado?
She married him when she was 17. He was cruel to her, very cruel. She was a good girl, little on the religious side, but a good girl.
Alright, next
What time did Antonia go out yesterday?
She left around 9.
Do you know where she went?
No, I have no idea. She was a good girl, but she didn't confide in me.
A nosy old hag like you knows everything about the people who live under her roof. Where did she go?
I think she went to a bar.
Don't get no attitude with me, Granny.
She's been drinking quite a lot lately.
This bar have a name?
El Dorado Bar.
El Dorado Bar. Why'd you say it like that?
Street.
That's only a couple of blocks from where we found the body.
El Dorado Bar. Alright. Evidence of a break-in.
No. That can't be true.
Why you lying to me, Granny? Granny, upstairs, it's a broken window upstairs. Somebody been trying to get in here. Don't lie to me.
You're being economical.
And don't hit me
with
with
what
the
do
head
you have to hide?
I have no idea what you are talking about.
You lying, Granny! I just told you about the broken window.
So Antonia lost her keys and used an iron bar to jimmy the back window?
I heard a noise in the early hours of the morning. I thought it might be a raccoon at the milk bottles. It'd be very bad for business if this news got out. I have a reputation to protect.
All right, Granny. I'm gonna let it slide for now. Don't lie to me no more.
Antonia and her husband were estranged?
Yes. She moved here after she separated from her husband 2 months ago.
But Antonia still wore a wedding ring?
She wore the wedding ring and a necklace. She always wore a religious necklace. That's about all of her jewelry.
What about that charm bracelet she got in that photograph upstairs? Granny, you lying.
What about her bracelet?
I don't know anything about a bracelet.
Granny.
In her wedding photo, she's displaying a charm bracelet.
That thing? She never wore it. He gave it to her. She always kept it in that wooden jewelry box.
Thanks, ma'am. You've been very helpful.
Pay a call to that husband of hers. Lock him up and throw away the key.
Granny, don't tell me how to do my business.
We can either front Angel, seeing as the finger's pointing right at him, or we can check out the Eldorado bar.
You're behind the wheel.
And where exactly are we going?
A nosy old hag? Ha! And I thought I was coming on strong with the ex-wives line.
Sometimes you have to be firm to get the information you need.
God damn it, ain't that the truth?
What can I get you?
LAPD. Detectives Phelps and Galloway.
Diego Aguilar. How can I help?
You worked the bar last night?
Yeah. Me and a temp guy from the agency.
Did you have a woman in here last night? 21 years old, Hispanic, drinking heavily?
We have a lot of ladies like that in here. But yeah, I know who you mean. Antonia Maldonado. Oh, what did she do?
She was murdered last night.
Oh, shit.
Do you know her well? Was she a regular?
Hell no. She was good and tight last night, complaining about her old man. It's a story you get used to working in a bar. She was so hammered last night, she left a letter on the bar. I'll show you.
Sam has taken me to Palm Springs for the weekend.
Uh-oh. A subpoena.
Divorce papers? Did you open them?
No need to. She was shouting about it and waving the letter around. Said she was going to show him.
All right, Diego.
Can you remember what jewelry she was wearing?
What's
She had a
up, Gino?
necklace. Some kind of religious thing, I think. The temp guy would have more of an idea. She took the beer he served her and cried into it all night.
What time did she leave?
Can't say for sure.
Where did she go? Give me something or the LAPD will start getting interested in this place.
Take it easy. She wanted a cab, okay? And my phone was out of order. The closest one I knew was at the fruit market across the street, so I suggested she try there. She seemed reluctant.
Did Antonia say where she was going when she left?
She said she was going to serve the papers on the husband. Said that would take the smile off his face. If you ask me, she was scared. And the drink was for Dutch courage.
She attract any interest?
An extremely drunk young woman? What do you think? She managed to scare them off, though.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
No problem. Hey, get the guy, will you?
We'll do our best. One last question. What size shoe do you take, Mr. Aguilar?
A broad 9. I have wide feet.
Where's that goddamn waitress?
Can you drive to this one?
Fine. Where are we headed?
We going to the Let's go to his house right quick.
How about we drop in on the husband instead? See if your gut is right.
I'll take a bar over a husband every day of the week.
What are we waiting for? Hey, Cole, let's get moving.
Hold on, let me go back out here.
Maldonado is in apartment 304.
Phelps, this could turn ugly. Forget about knocking. Let's take our boy by surprise.
Hey, what the fuck?
LAPD, motherfucker, you're under arrest.
All right, what's happening? What's up?
Your wife now.
What's up?
Ain't gonna be so easy.
Now look. What's up?
Damn, they got some decent shots in there. Cuff these sons of bitches, Phelps.
LAPD, you two are under arrest. Call for some backup, Finbar.
Galloway, badge number 564. I need a prowl car at the apartment building 330 North Hill Street. 2 suspects need transporting to Central.
Your wife has been murdered, Angel.
Antonia? Oh, God, no!
Where were you last night, Angel?
I was here with my brother the whole night, goddammit! You think I'd kill my own wife?
We should get the whole place going over, then talk to the neighbors. And Phelps, I don't care that you just got smacked in the head. You don't call me Finbar.
Hey, don't get no attitude with me, Finbar.
I wonder if Angel gets all his groceries from this place.
Uh-oh, this don't look good.
This will take some explaining.
Maybe one of the neighbors took notice of Angel's movements. He's got no alibi. He's toast.
The El Dorado must be a family favorite.
You dirty motherfucker eating on the bed.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
And where exactly are we going?
Crime scene. Let's see.
Car 11K, car 11K, come in. Car 11K, car 11K, come in. Car 11K, car 11K, come in.
KGPL, 11 King, over.
11K, Captain Donnelly and Detective Sergeant Finnis Brown urgently request your presence at Central. A new letter has been found.
11K, en route.
The captain is waiting for you downstairs with Pinker.
If you can fix it, sir.
Well, you don't see that every day. I want to make homicide. I mean, you know you've made it if you got that. How bad is it? Come on, you can tell me.
Boys, come on in. Phelps, have you met Finnis Brown?
Pleased to meet you, sir.
This information is confidential and doesn't leave this room.
The new letter was left in the back seat of a cab. The driver thinks it was put through the window and not left by a customer.
We're checking all the fares back 24 hours regardless.
Good.
Like the previous letters, it's been assembled from headlines and typed from the Times and Examiner, then glued to an envelope.
What is the other note?
This one? That's also new. A poem, hand-typed.
Do you mind if I take a look?
Go ahead. We've been over both documents pretty carefully. They've been wiped with gasoline, so there's no chance of prints.
All right, let's see.
That's the message from the Celine Henry case.
You would not give a square deal. Fuck you, BD. Okay. What the hell?
Heap upon thy soul by virtue of this curse.
That's why we called you in.
Do you think it's original?
Not unless he's a genius.
You like this nutjob's poem?
No, I like Shelley. It was written at least 100 years ago.
Shelley? Sure, I knew that.
You see, Finnis? I told you this lad was a bright boy.
Sure, but what has it got to do with the case?
Prometheus Unbound. Prometheus was a titan, a superhuman character who defied the gods to bring fire to humanity.
The Dahlia guy believes he's Superman.
Your guess is as good as mine. One thing for sure is that he's educated. What about the link to the Henry case?
He could have got the wording from the papers. As you said, he is fiendishly clever and takes pleasure in taunting us. What's happening with the Maldonado case?
We have the husband in custody. We haven't interviewed him yet.
Well, upstairs then, lads, and see if we can break him.
Come on, get out the fucking way.
I was door knocking all morning, but I gotta make it.
Improved your attitude, Angel?
What do you want me to say? I was with Antonia the night she died, but she left the apartment, and that was the last time I saw her.
Yeah. We gonna see. We gonna see what's
So your
happening.
wife paid you a visit last night. What time was that?
Late, around midnight, maybe?
You
She didn't stay
lying, sir!
You're lying, Angel. You went after her. I think you killed her.
You're out of your mind. My brother will tell you I was at home.
Oh, really, huh? You at home? Hold on. I might hold on. I might.
You don't ask, you never find out.
I might made a boo boo. Okay, let's see. Hold up. Let me look at it. I did this a couple of times. Let's see. Let's ask the community. Community say accused.
It's nothing personal. I'm just doing my job.
Hold
Understand
on.
that.
Hold up. Cause I don't see nothing in my notebook, man.
So if you didn't kill your wife, who did? You better come up with something, Angel. This doesn't look good.
Fuck, man.
Fuck you. I loved my wife.
That's my bad, y'all. Fuck.
You're good, kid. You murder your wife and you just sit there as cool as a cucumber.
When we found your wife, her jewelry had been removed. Was she wearing her religious medallion last night?
Sure. She always wore that.
Alright, he's telling the truth.
What about the charm bracelet? Was she wearing that?
You know about that? She never wore it. She didn't like the message. She kept it locked up in that box of hers.
You and your wife weren't getting along. She was divorcing you. Is that why you killed her?
We fought, yeah, but we weren't getting a divorce.
Bruh, you lied. First of all, you lied because she had divorce papers.
She'd been
She had
granted
a
a decree
subpoena from
nice
the
size.
serve
She
gang.
pushed you too far, and you lashed out.
I told you. I wouldn't accept a divorce.
Bruh, she had the divorce papers, bruh.
The judge had set a date. You were going to be paraded in front of the whole city for your cruelty to her, Angel.
Antonia. Oh, Jesus. She came in drunk, out of her mind. She doesn't normally drink. She was looking around in her bag. Said she wanted to serve me papers. Me, her own husband. So I slapped her down. And she ran out. That's the truth.
What size shoe do you wear, Angel?
Size 8. What difference does that make?
Your wife has been brutally murdered. So how do you explain your shirt being covered in blood?
You found that? I cut myself shaving.
Angel, I'm not going to waste any more time on this. Give me something, or I'm going to have you charged.
My brother, Ippolito, last night. So I had to sock him one. We got into it.
Keep talking.
She said she came from the El Dorado bar.
And?
It's not one of my places. We used to buy fruit at the market down the street. But the creep there was always running his eyes all over my wife.
What's the name of this fruit market?
Just picked fruit. Ord Street downtown.
One last question, Angel. Do the words kiss the blood mean anything to you?
No. Sounds sick to me.
You're not in the clear by any means, Angel. You're going back into a cell. You should think about whether you have anything else you need to share with us. You're behind the wheel.
All right, we going to just pick.
Where are we headed?
The fruit market, man. Damn.
Another letter? I thought the letter was from a nut.
These letters, Brown and Hanson believe they are genuine. From him.
And now we sent another.
You know, I really hate this fuck. This Black Dahlia guy. Have you seen the body? Fucking case just gnaws away at your guts. Hollywood. Every prom queen from every fucking hick town in America turns up here. Where do they end up? Gutted on the fucking sidewalk.
In the mud. Make sure y'all like it up, man. When y'all get in here, make sure y'all like it up. If you do, subscribe. Hey, we
The handbag was left just up there, overlooking the market.
Could have come here from the start and saved ourselves a day's legwork.
LAPD, Detective Phelps and Galloway.
Clem Feeney, what can I do for you?
Did you happen to see a young woman last night? 21 years old, Hispanic?
Sure, she came by last night. Why do you ask?
Nah, don't. I asked questions. I asked the question, not you.
She was wearing a necklace?
I didn't notice.
You weren't paying attention, Feeney?
Hey, you're getting the wrong idea.
You know, them cornflakes. Hey, them cornflakes in the back is the real deal, bruh.
Exactly how much fruit do you sell here after midnight, Clem?
Look, not much. I sell the odd bottle on the side to the after-hours crowd. Look, I don't want any trouble. I'm just trying to make a buck.
Contact. Okay, contact.
The young lady arrived around midnight?
Yeah, something like that. Used the phone for a cab and then left.
You full of shit.
You already knew Mrs. Maldonado, didn't you, Clem?
Sure, I met her before. She seemed like a nice lady. Her husband went apeshit one day when he caught me talking to her. She had me back until last night.
Where did she go from here?
She wanted a cab, but I couldn't get her one. I was about to offer to drive her, but a car pulled up and she got into that.
Can you describe the car?
Brown Ford Coupe, I think. She seemed to know the guy.
Do you mind if we look around?
Why would you want to do that?
Hey, don't shut up.
So.
I guess you can. Don't you have to get a court order or something? I have rights.
Clem? Shh.
Yeah, he didn't want me looking back in. A lot of liquor.
No wonder he stays open late at night. People have to get their vitamins. Check through this stuff before we get back out there.
Alright, uh-oh. What we got here? Uh-oh.
Why cut someone who was already dead?
It's a typical power thing. Once the stiff is dead, the creep usually feels they can do whatever they like. They must have seen it during the war.
Got to be the stupidest niggas on earth to keep your the murder weapon.
So what are we hiding in here? This thing needs a combination.
Hold on, Them 3 dots. Yeah, I knew I had it. Alright, let's see. 2. Hold on. 2. Damn, 2. 5. 3. Oh. That her shit. That the charm.
This fruit stall punk gets about 10 seconds to explain before I pull his fucking arms off.
Clem!
Yeah.
God damn it, get after him, Cole. I'll try to shoot out his tires. Wish me luck.
We should have grabbed him when we had the chance, Phelps.
When we had the chance, we didn't know he was our guy. Strange that he'd leave a trail of blood right back to his own market.
Maybe he wanted to be caught. A lot of them do.
Phelps, you gotta get me closer.
It's almost too perfect, isn't it?
There's no such thing as too perfect.
Hit him. Clean this asshole off the road. I'll try to shoot out his tires. Wish me luck. Show me your hands.
Yeah, bitch ass nigga.
You're a sick man, Clem. You need help.
Outstanding job on this case, gentlemen. The poor woman can now rest in peace. I'll pay the fiend a personal visit myself and remind him that crime in this city does not go unpunished. When they finish with him at the receiving hospital, we'll have him up before the grand jury. I have a meeting this afternoon with the mayor lads. I'll be sure to mention your names. Now, on your way.
Alright. Oh man. 12 out of 13 questions, man. Man, 4-star again. Motherfucker, bro. Bull.
Sarge, why are the guys giving it to the doggies? They're riding in trucks, numbskull, while you're marching.
They look pretty badly beat up. Yeah, they do it then. Scuttlebutt says it's pretty hard going down south.
We'll find out soon enough. Recon always leads. How can we fail? Skip with the Shadow leading the show. Who the fuck is the Shadow? Lieutenant Phelps, the Shadow of Death.
What the fuck are you talking about?
He's a quiet fucker, Sarge. Never hear the bastard coming. Sitting there, field stripping a cigarette, and suddenly he's there looking down on you.
Why do you think we keep saluting that Jap-loving son of a bitch? He's bad juju.
That's enough out of you three. Bad juju? Where were you dragged up? A swamp?
Alright, what do you want, player?
Yo.
Player, what do you want?
You didn't have to join, bro. I know you're doing a story game.
Yeah, I'm just fucking with you, man. Player, what you doing?
How you feeling, homeless? You feeling better or worse today? I know you was like under the weather. Okay, that's good. I was concerned you was getting the code that LB had.
Oh, man, you don't want that shit, bro.
Thought he was contaminating the party.
Contaminated the
So
party.
who needed some German?
Fuck. Hey, I'm not you, player. Got niggas, Alright.
Hey, lady, get out of the road!
Took your organs. Jesus Christ. Tell us
Good morning, gentlemen, and what a grand morning it is, too. We have just cause for celebration. Galloway and Phelps are sending another fiend to San Quentin. A nice showy trial, and he'll be strapped down with gas seeping into his tiny reptile brain. Now, to fresh business. Galloway and Phelps, the task is at hand. The address is on the hill, north downtown off Fremont Avenue.
Alright, I'm
Skipper,
back. Look.
is the new letter genuine?
Now, hold on.
Boys, we all know how many imbeciles have confessed into
Yeah, I was just coming.
Ray Pinker will let
I
us
was
know
just
in
coming
good
by
time.
here to say hi to y'all. I didn't want to be rude. I didn't want to
Yeah,
be
I'm thinking
rude
of
when you
moving up to
sent
a 45.
the party invite and shit. Yeah, and it just sit there. And people be like, "Oh, I sent you some." Yeah. Yeah. Hey, y'all keep an eye on the stream though. For me. I appreciate that. All right. All right. I'll be back. All right, chat. I'm back.
I want to
Look,
stop him with one round.
I think this is gonna be the last case that I do. I think we got let me see. This the white shoe slayer case. The white shoe slayer. Another woman has been fucked up.
The cop from the newspaper.
Hey, yeah, bitch, it's me.
Greetings from sunny California. When's it gonna stop?
Yeah, we got another case.
A fine morning indeed. We keep locking them up, but the bodies keep piling up.
Right. California's love a fad, Phelps. As long as the bricks hold up at San Quentin, there'll always be
Alright, if
killers
you
in
ain't played
town
this
to
game, shame on you.
First
But
the
I'ma
letter,
tell you.
and now
Look,
another body.
We keep
Come on, you
locking
can't keep on
up
telling me
all
there's not a
these
killer
men,
still out
bruh,
there.
and,
You know,
and
Phelps, all
bodies
these
keep
arrests on
dropping.
your record are giving you a reputation. You don't want them turning into unsolved.
Getting a vicious killer off the streets
Bodies
is more
keep
important
dropping,
than my
bro. Like,
reputation.
we keep
Really?
locking up
And
all
besides,
these
landing a
dudes.
big fat
All
marlin
these
is more
dudes.
impressive than an ocean full of minnows.
The minnows
do we
make
got
it
the wrong
man,
person, bro?
Phelps. You can't always hit home runs. Sometimes
But
you
I'm
just
gonna
gotta
keep
make those plays.
progressing in the story so y'all can get that part of the story and shit. We lock up all these men, and comes to fact they didn't even do it, bro.
Detectives?
Phelps and
We
Galloway,
gonna continue the story,
Scene
man.
is secure. The rest of the patrolmen are going door to
We gonna
door,
continue
canvassing
the
for
story,
witnesses.
yo.
Thanks. Keep me informed.
Will do, Detective.
This looks awfully familiar.
I think that's the impression the boys from the Examiner took with them as well.
There's nothing original under the sun. Why should murder be any different?
What do we have so far?
Not much trace evidence to speak of. Storm blew in around 10 last night, and the rain washed most of it away.
And the body?
Looks like she was tipped out of an automobile from the tire tracks and superficial injuries. Strangled with a length of rope. And for my money, it's triple braid again.
Time of death?
From her temperature, maybe 2 a.m., but it was cold last night.
Usual head injuries.
Blunt force trauma. Knock him over the head, then strangle and mutilate. No message with this one.
At least she was left clothed.
I doubt very much he was concerned with her dignity.
The green silk dress is very distinctive. Any sign of her other shoe?
No. And no handbag or other personal effects.
Alright, time of death. Okay.
There appears to be a dry cleaning label. Superior Laundry Services, F1363.
Another day, another dollar.
Money right there. That ain't.
No drag marks. The killer was moving around, surveying the scene. Our driver and our killer are most likely one and the same.
Detectives, I've been working the houses across the street and up the block. This lady thinks she has something for us.
Detective Phelps, LAPD.
I'm Mrs. Barton, Catherine Barton. I live just across the way.
Did you see anyone around here last night?
Not last night, but yesterday, early evening, I saw that awful hobo.
Do you have a description?
Tall, gaunt, horribly disfigured. I think he may have had an accident in the war. He's a very scary, angry man.
Any idea where we might find him?
One of the hobo camps around here. He's some kind of hobo leader. They all follow him around.
Thank you, ma'am. You've been a big help.
Of course. Anything I can do to help. I'd hate to think that something so ghastly could happen right here and nothing be done about it.
Fuck. Alright. Let me go use the phone. Man, get the fuck out the way.
Phelps, 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address on Superior Laundry Services.
Just a moment. Superior Laundry Services, 1260 West 1st Street.
Can you track down reports of hobo camps in the vicinity of Signal Hill?
Just a moment, Detective. There's a large camp under the bridge on Grand between Temple and Sunset.
Thanks, ma'am. Can you keep things under control until Pinker and Carruthers finish up?
Sure, Detective. We'll stay out of their way.
You can drive.
And where exactly are we going?
No message.
Excuse me?
There was no message.
Where?
On the Vic. The last bodies had something written onto them. This one didn't.
I'm failing to follow you.
Can't be the same guy is what I'm saying, all right? Before you start trying to link this to Maldonado and all the others.
There are more factors to consider than the messages, Rusty.
This doesn't fit your pattern, Cole. End of conversation. Understand?
At least the rain stopped. We can change back into those white bucks now.
Steve. Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. We're investigating a case, and one of your laundry labels came up. F1363.
If you give me a minute, I'll go find a register and you can take a look. You take a look for yourself. I've got clothes that need pressing.
You wrote the number down on that dress, is it there?
Reese thought. There you go, right there.
Mrs. T. Terrellson, 43 Emerald Street, Westlake. You know the way. You can drive.
Fine. Where are we headed?
I've got a feeling we're about to meet another wife killer.
You've always got that feeling, Rusty.
Yeah, and it's usually correct.
Please, for once, can you not let your assumptions color your detective work?
Just you wait. Nordic types show a particular disposition for this stuff.
Hello? Yes?
Detectives Phelps and Galloway. Is your wife home, sir?
My wife went out last night and she hasn't come home.
Can you describe your wife and what she was wearing?
We were out at a friend's place, Bobby Ross's, for a party. She was kind of dolled up. She had her green silk dress, open-toed white shoes. Those are her favorite shoes.
Can we come in, Mr. Terrellson? I'm afraid we have some rather bad news. Do you have someone who can look after your children, Mr. Terrellson?
I've been trying to arrange a sitter. Look, tell me what's happened.
I'm afraid your wife was murdered last night. Her body was found this morning. We're very sorry for your loss. I know this is a difficult time, Mr. Terrellson, but we are going to need you to answer some questions. First, we're going to take a look around.
What for? You don't think
It's procedure. You see to your girls.
Stay here till Daddy's finished talking to these men.
Where's Mommy?
Everything's gonna be all right, sweetheart.
We would like Mommy to come home now, Daddy.
What's the problem, Terrellson? Let him search. You got nothing to hide. You want to hear something funny, Terrellson? Some bums think filling out a missing persons report actually rules them out as a suspect.
To check if she was a regular.
Baron's ball.
If you'd excuse me, ladies.
You was wet.
Lars was out in the rain last night.
Uh-oh. This don't look good.
We could see if Pinker can match the impression to the crime scene. So she went out without her handbag? At least she was spared that particular indignity. She'd have to be in quite a state to leave this behind. I'll be out of your way momentarily, ladies. Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Can you run an address for a Bobby Ross? Then send some uniforms over.
Would you like him picked up?
No. Suspect says he was with Ross last night. We need to confirm the alibi.
I'll get a prowl car dispatched.
Thanks for your help. Looks like a match with the ligature marks.
Oh, no problem, Sasquatch. Appreciate you, man. You got some
For the
questions.
record, Mr. Terrellson, what is your wife's name?
Teresa.
Do you have any idea why anyone would want to hurt your wife?
No. Everyone loved Teresa. She was so full of life.
Appreciate you, Carmel.
It can't be anyone who knew her.
He lied.
I think you're lying, Lars. I think you were mad at your wife for embarrassing you in front of your friends. I think you came back here and strangled her and then dumped her body on the hill.
You think I strangled my wife? How do you expect to prove that?
First of all, you got a boat. You got a rope
Your
out
wife
there
was
on the
strangled
boat.
with triple braid rope. The bow line from your boat is a perfect match.
Look, I know this looks bad. I'm gonna have to come to terms with the fact that I let her go.
You said you went to a party at Bobby Ross's place?
That's right, Bobby had a bunch of people over. We were having a good time. She said she was bored and decided to leave.
You let your drunk wife leave the party and go off on her own?
Look, I was angry. I was having a good time. She has to go and ruin it. To do. Last night she wanted to go dancing.
Any idea where?
Where she always goes. A bar down on North Beaudry Avenue. Baron's Bar. She goes there, drinks too much, gets maudlin, and calls me. I go and bring her home.
We 2 out of 2. 2 out of 2. Let's get it.
Mr. Terrellson, was Teresa happy at home?
Yeah, I think she was.
No, she wasn't. No, she wasn't. You lying. Look, you lying, but I ain't got no evidence.
Spill it, Terrellson. We like the look of you for this, so you better give us something.
We're at the party. She has a few and says she wants to go out dancing. We only have the sitter until 9. I get mad. I tell her to go ahead, but I'm staying. She storms out. Look, I'm doing well at cards. I hardly ever do well. I married her because she was so much fun, but now she drives me fucking crazy.
What time did she leave the party?
About 8:30, maybe a little earlier.
When was the last time you saw your wife?
Around 8:30. The card game at Bobby's was wrapping up. I played out my hand and drove home here.
Bullshit!
Paid the sitter and went to bed.
What about that wet jacket in the kitchen?
You're lying, Lars. You didn't come straight home, did you?
And how do you figure that?
That wet jacket in the muddy boot.
You were out in the rain. You got soaked, Lars. We found your wet weather gear.
Okay, I stayed a little later than I said. This cute little brunette was hitting on me. Teresa noticed. I was half cut. I walked her home from Bobby's, but nothing happened. I walked back and got the car this morning.
Thanks for answering our questions, Mr. Terrelson. You'll need to go downtown to identify your wife's body.
I should have taken her dancing.
In my experience, Mac, if you give in to broads, you'll be giving in to them your entire life. Sounds like the Terrelson broad had her last drink at Barron's bar. We should check the place out.
Appreciate your time, sir.
You believe this guy's story?
Kind of rings true.
Gents, drink?
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD.
I'm Benny Clough. This about Teresa Terrelson?
Yes, it is.
I heard about it on the radio. They're saying it was that Black Dahlia freak again? God damn it. Yeah, I rang that husband of hers. The babysitter said he was out.
If you don't mind, we have a few questions.
All right, last.
What time did Teresa leave?
Around 10:30, I think.
All right, you looking straight ahead. You ain't bullshitting me. Okay.
On foot, in a car, by bus? How was it?
She called for a cab.
Did you get the number?
Sure I did. I like Teresa. The only time she has a drink is when things aren't going so good at home. I was worried about her.
My eggs were running. This is a tasty...
Put out an APB on the cab.
Cheers.
3591.
Fucking right, that's
Should
why.
be traceable.
This shit.
Who was she with? We've had reports about a tall, gaunt-looking hobo. He wasn't here last night?
I get plenty of bums in here, but nothing to fit that description.
The likelihood is that whoever she left here with killed her. Give it up, Benny.
All right, 2 creeps were all over her, promising to take her dancing.
You get a good look at these guys?
Sure. I got a good look. One of them was a sailor in uniform. His cap said, USS Indiana.
And the other man?
The other guy is Richard Bates. He's sitting in the back right now. Red polo shirt.
Any idea where she was headed?
Nope. I didn't get that.
All right, you telling the truth.
The husband said she wanted to go dancing.
And she always wants to dance when she's been drinking. She was trying to talk some guys into taking her to one of the dance halls.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Clough. We'll take it from here.
Hey, no problem.
This is Bates.
Oh, that's what's the name?
LAPD. Don't make me chase you, shitbird.
That's
We can't let the son of a bitch get away.
Would you recommend the special, Nick?
Bates! We just want to talk.
That old boy from the
All right. Get in and drive.
from Back to the Future.
I thought you were gonna leave me there.
Who knows what this guy will pull when he's cornered? We could have a killer on our hands.
I need to hear his voice, but I know that's his face, bruh.
I don't think the killer would be kicking back in the bar where he met the Vic in.
Listen, a creature of habit is your killer. For some reason, they're sticklers for routine.
Don't go to sleep on me. Get me back in close. Cole. Spit him out. Now is not the time to play around, Phelps. Hit it. Clean this asshole off the road.
All right, you got me. I've had enough.
Put your hands in the air! Okay, Bates. You're gonna answer some questions.
I have a choice in this.
Yeah, that is him. That is what's the name from Back to the Future, bruh.
Last night, you went drinking with a lady in the bar. Now she's dead. And your face is all messed up.
I'm in the clear on that. She preferred a sailor. You could lay it off on him. Are we finished?
No, nigga. Don't be talking. Hey.
Do you want my partner to sap you? Tell us what we want to know.
She was okay. Drunk. Pissed off at her old man, wanting to go dancing. I thought I'd ply her with a few drinks and get my end away. Looks like your Salty had the same idea.
So what happened when you left the bar?
Sailor boy laid one on me. A cheap shot. After that, I don't know.
You've done time, haven't you, Richard? Is that why you ran?
I'm on parole.
On what offense?
Sexual assault. Look, I was lying there on the sidewalk. He flags a cab and jumps in with the broad.
We're taking you in, Bates.
How come?
Just for a chat. Nice private chat. I'll explain my theory of once a degenerate, always a degenerate.
Take him to Central. He's a material witness in a murder case. Find him a cozy cell.
Richard here knows the drill.
Alright, I gotta make a phone call. Let's see.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an APB out on a yellow cab, number 3591. Ask dispatch to relay all sightings to car 11K.
No problem. I'll get on the radio.
Were there any incident reports filed in the vicinity of Barron's Bar on North Beaudry Avenue? We're tracking a sailor who was involved in a fight outside the bar.
I can check the reports, Detective. I have a message for you from Captain Donnelly. Message reads, James Jessup, U.S. Navy able seaman, has information relevant to your case. Jessup is currently being detained at Central Station.
Could be our man. Thank you. You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
And where exactly are we going?
Let's go to the hobo camp.
I think we ought to investigate the hobo lead.
Well, if you think we ought to, then I guess we ought.
Always bother. Don't leave me alone. My fault. Risk my wife. Nobody cares about me. I took a bullet.
We're looking for a tall man with a disfigured face. You know him?
Huh? What? I fought in 2 wars, you know.
I'll fuck about that.
Quiet.
The bum isn't here. We should follow the lead. These guys can wait.
Socks in it.
Probably nothing.
Can you drive to this one?
Fine. Where are we headed?
He's in interview 2.
Thanks. What do you make of him?
Sailor on furlough who looks like he's in trouble and knows it.
Yeah, I want to make comments.
Detectives Phelps and Galloway. We know why you're here, Jessup, so it would be best if you answered our questions truthfully.
I don't want any trouble. That's why I'm here. I heard on the radio about this lady getting killed. I got leave from my CO to come down straight away.
So why did you kill her?
I didn't kill anyone. Look, you need to believe me.
Let's start at the beginning. You went to Barron's Bar. What time did you arrive?
I got a 24-hour pass. I got there around 7.
That's where you met Teresa Terrelson?
Sure. We had a couple of drinks.
So you tried to make a woman who was incredibly drunk?
Look, I'm not proud of myself, but I never hurt her.
You took her dancing?
That's right. Caught a cab to the Crystal Ballroom.
You had a fist fight with Richard Bates over Mrs. Terrelson.
You met the guy? He's a creep. You should take a look at him for this.
Don't tell us how to do our job. But you're right.
He's pointing the finger directly at you, Jessup.
I only had one night before I was back in the tub. He had all the time in the world to look for some action. I belted him. I'd do it again. She was better off with me.
Sure. You're a shining example of chivalry, Jessup. We're holding you till we can clear this with the driver.
Yeah, my CO said as much.
Can you put the guy in 2 in a cell and inform the commander?
Sure, Detective. Got a message for you. Sighting of your disfigured hobo on Brand between Temple and Sunset. And it looks like the beau has a record, too. He's wanted in connection with 2 female assaults.
Thanks.
I was just there, bruh. You see how this game do you?
You're behind the wheel.
And where exactly are we going? Three suspects in the can and 1 on the hoof. And still no hard evidence
I
on
was just there at the hobo camp.
11K, go ahead.
Patrolman reporting that Bobby Ross's car game is breaking up at midnight.
11K, roger that. Plenty of time to get downtown, Cole.
It's possible. Have them bring him in.
KGPL, could we have Lars Terrelson picked up?
11K, roger.
LAPD, we'd like a word with you.
Save it for someone who's interested. They're fascists. Come to move us on and steal what little we have left.
6 rounds won't get us far.
I need you to stay copacetic. You need to hold out to the cavalry.
How do we do that?
Like this.
Oh!
If you want
Killing
your
makes you
rightful
feel powerful.
share, we need to fight for it.
Fuck you mean? Fuck you mean?
What's your name?
Comrade Stahl.
Very funny. We'll find out from your personal effects.
Stuart Ackerman.
You're under suspicion for murder, Ackerman. We're taking you downtown.
You can't do anything more to me than what the Japanese have already done.
We got a
The Kremlin's
newspaper
over here, Phelps. Toss it. See what you find.
Hey, we about to watch this newspaper right quick.
Still working, Jack. I'm off to the Lighthouse Club in Santa Monica.
Hello, Jack. Mr. Benson, this is Courtney Sheldon. He's a buddy of mine from the war.
Well, I'm sure you two will want to polish some old war stories. Good evening, Jack. Mr. Sheldon.
Good night, sir. Take a seat, Courtney.
We need your help, Jack.
I told you I would have nothing to do with that.
I'm fine too, Jack. Medical school's going well. I got a part-time job.
Do dope peddlers need part-time jobs?
We made a mistake and we're in trouble, Jack. A local gangster, Mickey Cohen, is putting on the squeeze.
So hand it over, walk away. What's stopping you?
We had a deal with them that they would dole it out slowly. They said they would supply abortion clinics and doctors, but they've been moving it on to addicts, and they can't cope with the purity.
So your problem is with gangsters being dishonest.
My problem is that people are dying, and that if this gets back to us, we'll all end up in jail.
So how am I supposed to help, Courtney? This isn't the war. I can't just wave a magic wand and clean up your mess.
We want you to negotiate, Jack.
The only thing these guys understand is force, Sheldon. They got to the top back east by proving to be more vicious than the English, the Irish, and the Dutch. They make their own laws. That's the nature of a secret society. God's sake, Courtney, you want to be a doctor. How can you fight with that?
We are better trained, Jack.
I didn't make it through the war to come back to this kind of shit, Sheldon.
See? That missing morphine is catching up. That was Jack Casso, bruh. That missing morphine. Uh-oh. We got a rope.
Looks familiar. Safe bet it'll match the mark under Teresa Terrelson's chin. Ackerman doesn't look like much of a dancer. Nothing significant. You know the way. You can drive.
Fine. Where are we headed?
Her husband has an alibi, but no real motive other than neglect. Jessup's alibi checks out. Bates is a recidivist. He'll be pulling the same shtick until we put him away for good. Ackerman has history, opportunity, hard evidence. What motive?
We have the evidence. We know she was here. All we need is a confession, and we can charge the bum with murder. We're going this way.
Ackerman, you were in the Marines.
How do you know?
The Corps selected big guys for flamethrower duty. That's how you got the burns.
Life expectancy was 5 minutes for a guy in flamethrower detail. What kind of a government puts weight like that on a man's shoulders?
You'll get no argument from me. It was a heavy load.
You feeling sorry for this smelly fuck?
Why did you kill Mrs. Terrelson?
I have no recollection of the people I have killed.
He's like.
Are you denying that you strangled Mrs. Terrelson with a length of rope?
I'm not denying anything. You have to have proof, lackey.
Fucking right, I got proof. That bloody rope.
We found a matching piece of rope in your lean-to. I think we'll find the blood will match too.
I own no property. How could it belong to me?
A bus driver dropped Mrs. Terrelson near your camp around 2 a.m. Why did you take her up to the hill?
Which hill? I have many places. I go where I please.
He crazy, man. He full of shit. We all.
You're clearly insane, Ackerman. The state of California does not execute mental patients.
I don't know the names of the women I've killed, but I've killed many of them. Their necks are so fragile.
Stuart Ackerman, I am charging you with the murder of Teresa Terrelson.
Yeah, you going to jail.
A man down on his luck, I can abide.
You go to jail.
But a filthy red who chooses to live outside the rules of society, I cannot stomach. Maybe poor Teresa Terrelson will provide the catalyst we need. I've spoken to the chief and the mayor, and I think it's time we send some men in to remove the godless and send them on their way over the county line. A grand day that will be, gentlemen. And a grand result you have brought me. You two are fast becoming my finest crusaders.
Alright. 14 out of 14. Oh, 4 stars. That's some bullshit, but look, hey, look at Cole. Cole doing something he ain't supposed to be doing. What the fuck is you doing there, Cole?
And now my heart's a blazing ruin. You say that you were only fooling. Don't walk away. Don't do me wrong. Don't leave me singing this torched song when I'm burning.
Studio secretary murder. But hey, look, that was the last case we was gonna do. I appreciate y'all coming out here hanging out with me, man. Appreciate the lights. Appreciate everybody that came through the channel and shit and chill. But this was L.A. Noire Part 4. I will be bringing Part 5 soon. channel. The next live stream I will be doing is my birthday stream. So y'all stay tuned. So this coming up Friday. Coming up Friday, I'm gonna be doing GTA live stream. So stay tuned to the channel. But Thursday is my birthday on the 30th, so I'm gonna be celebrating it on a Friday. So a bunch of people can come through and shit. Cause I know a lot of people on Thursday be getting off work and shit. On Fridays, we gonna kick back. We gonna have fun Friday. We gonna celebrate my birthday Friday. So make sure y'all there, bro. I'm gonna put out a post on my community stream and shit like that. So y'all boys stay tuned. Till then, I catch y'all. I see y'all when I see you. And remember, we the one, we the vibe.